ready.
Oh my gosh, my golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly. Yeah, it's time for Christmas, and that's sad. How is it already Christmas time? I'm saying it's Christmas time because where I work, we're already playing Christmas music, man. It's already getting in my head, man. I really need help, man. Anyways, I decided to kind of alleviate the pain by talking about something that I've had ever since I was a kid and something I've kind of wanted ever since I was a kid. It's a mix of both. And that is 12-inch Hasbro clone Tripperz. Because did you know that Hasbro delved into the 1/6 scale market? They did. And they kind of stopped. And now all they make is just the crappy stuff. And don't worry, I'll show some of that off. This is technically not an every ever, even though it kind of is, but it technically isn't. Because I'm missing one. It's terrible, so don't worry about it. But yeah, this is a video about 12-inch clone Tripperz that Hasbro released. Now, these are not Sideshow. These are not. Not by a long shot, man. I have Sideshow clone Tripperz. If you want to see reviews on those, check them out on the channel. I reviewed Cody, the Airborne Trooper, the Deluxe 212th. They're amazing. These things are special, but they're special in their own little unique ways. I've had this guy ever since I was a kid, man. Almost ever since I can remember, when I was like 4 years old. This is the Attack of the Clones 12-inch clone trooper. This is the standard White Knight of the Republic, and he's a little beat up, man. He's had some abuse. He's taken some abuse over the years, and that's fine. You know, sometimes toys, they get played with. Did you know that? And this is indeed my childhood 12-inch clone. These guys are very, very susceptible to scuffs. I have not tried to buff out any of these scuffs. I haven't cleaned this guy up. He might look a little better after I do that. I mean, look at this. That is not supposed to be there. I don't think that's supposed to be there. I think his legs are supposed to be clean. It actually looks kind of cool, though. Kind of looks like Geonosian wear. That just looks like, I don't even know, man. Paint? Did I accidentally get paint on this guy? Let's try to scrape. No, it's not really coming off by scraping it. Oh, man. And some of his elastic bands, I either need to retighten them or they've just gotten so stretched out over the years that they're just there. But, yeah, he does utilize a full undersuit, and he also has elastic bands, and he has soft plastic armor. And it's interesting, man. It's an interesting figure. These guys, I say these guys because there's repaints. They came with the standard DC-15 rifle, and it's pretty nice looking. It's kind of got a silver look. It's got the stock there. What can I say, man? It's a DC-15 rifle, and it's cool. It's cool. It's very nicely done, I gotta say. So let's get that out of the way, and let's talk about the articulation that these guys have, because the first three are the exact same mold. He's got a ball joint at the head. He's got ball hinges at the shoulders. He's got ball hinges and swivels. He's got joints at the wrists. I think. I don't know. Man, that's really loosey-goosey. Ooh. Yeah, you can move him. You can move him. You can move like a man. You can move like a little man. Like a 1/6 scale man. I always confuse that. Because 1/6 scale figures are 12-inch. I don't think he's got any rotation at the leg, unfortunately. And you can't really access any foot joint. But anyway, like I was saying, 1/6 scale figures are 12-inch, and 1/12 scale figures are 6-inch. So that really confuses me sometimes. Anyways, little rant over. One interesting little tidbit. These shoulder pads are Velcroed on. And I went over to my uncle's house one time, right? You know, I went there. There's a lot of people there I didn't know, man. A lot of people I didn't know. And I brought one of my 12-inch clones. What I did, I took a shoulder pad. Well, actually, what I didn't do, I didn't take his shoulder pads off, and I didn't put him to his chest like boobies. One of the girls at this party did. She was like half my age. And I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? Stop. That's not right. That's not right. And I don't appreciate that. Get off my doll. That just came off. This just came off his elbow pad. Is that his elbow? That's his elbow pad. Okay, I'm like, that's not his knee pad, is it? It's like I said, man, this guy's taking some abuse. But that's fine. That's fine. Anyways, this is the standard white fellow. Also of note, I've had this guy ever since I was a kid, and his helmet is not yellowed. These helmets tend to yellow. I don't know why. I don't know how, but they do. Set him off to the side. Let's talk about another one. Let's talk about El Capitan, because they made the captain. Now, I got this guy used, so a lot of the abuse you're seeing here is you know, I got him used. And I got him later on, actually. I probably got him about, I want to say maybe 7, 8 years ago. It's been a while. Maybe 10 years ago. I don't know, but it's certainly been a while. And what can I say, man? He's the same thing, but he's got red stripes. I really do like the color of red, though. Really, really digging this color of red. It's just a nice, smooth red, especially since he's not super dirty like my old childhood one. Yet again, these figures get very easily scuffed because the armor is actually made out of a softer plastic, so it is more susceptible to some scuffing. I believe most of it's removable. You could probably untie it. You could probably cut it out. Why would you do that, though? Do you want to ruin your toy? Because how would you put it back, man? You've ruined it. It's garbage. You've completely garbaged your toy. And that's your prerogative, I guess. So yeah, that's the captain. And unfortunately, my favorite, the lieutenant, was never made. They never made the lieutenant. And that's really disappointing. What they did make, though, they made the commander. They also did not make the sergeant. Boo-hoo, who cares? Whose favorite color is green? That's dumb. I say that as I know like 2-3 people whose favorite color is green. Anyways, the commander. Oh, man. The commander is my second favorite. I just love the yellow, man. I love it. Yellow should probably be my third favorite color, but it's green. But yeah, I really do enjoy yellow, and I enjoy the yellow here. It's just, man. Specifically, this is the one that the girl took the shoulder pads off and put on the chest. This is the one. I've had this one for a while, actually. I probably got this around 2007? I don't know. I mean, I was like 9 years old, so I guess it's forgivable that I was bringing dollies to a party. I don't know. Anyways, let's set the commander off to the side. I really do love these guys, though. They're not perfect, but I love them, and they're not my favorite. Actually, what my favorite is, I wanted this guy ever since I was a kid, and never happened. Never got it. I saw it a few times, though, but I never had the chance to buy it. And then now, and as being an older adult collector, adult being 20 years old, I know, right? I'm the oldest man alive. I might as well be 70. I finally got the Revenge of the Sith Reconnaissance Corps Saleucami clone. First up, let's just say he's actually got accessible ankle joints, so it makes him very hard to stand up because his ankle joints are very loose. My Storm Collectibles Goro review. This right here is evidence that if they gave him super articulated ankle joints, he may not stand up all right. Because this guy, he's got very accessible ankle hinges, and because of that, I mean, the ankles are hinging. It's not that his feet are like that's the ankle hinge making him fall. But this guy's way more articulated, and he looks arguably nicer. He has the Phase 2 helmet, which looks a little off, undeniably off. I'm not sure what they were going with here. I'm not sure if they just decided, you know what? I kind of remember what the clone troopers look like. Let's kind of try to sculpt it from memory, because I'm not really bothered to like ask Lucasfilm, yo, can you just send me a picture? I'm just going to do it from memory. And that's apparently what they did, because he's kind of got a weird long face going on. It's kind of like if Adam Driver was a clone trooper. Moving on. His armor is pretty nice looking, though. I think the armor's an improvement. It's generally just a little more streamlined, a little less terrible. And it's more glossy, too. It's more glossy, and I always appreciate that. Unfortunately, even though I've only had this guy a few years now, just by owning it and having to like set it down in things, and maybe it falling over a couple times because of those terrible ankles, he has some scuffs on his back. He does. He's got some of the scuffs, man. It's unavoidable, especially on this elbow. How the hell did that happen? Man, looks like he's got like chicken pox. It's insane. I think this is actually kind of scraping off, though. Yeah, it's kind of scraping off. I need to clean this guy up. But yeah, look at that paint, too, on the back. That's really nice. Anyways, let's talk about the articulation and the accessory. So the accessory first, because I like doing things out of order, is the DC-15 Carbine. It's a different weapon, and it actually, man, that looks nice. That looks really nice. I do enjoy that. Anyways, let's move on to how this thing moves. So his head's on a ball joint, and he's got ball hinges, and he's got that. So far, so much the same, except that head's just moves so nice and fluidly. The hands are where things change up a bit, because now he's got more defined hinges at the wrists. And on top of that, he's got fingers. You can move his fingers. You can, gotcha! You can do that with both hands, which is always appreciated. You can make him point. You can make him pick his own nose if you want. Just let me get this bug out. Oh, I forgot I was wearing the helmet. He's got this, which is always appreciated. And he can, look at that man. Look at that man. Look at that man. What is wrong with me today? I need help. He can actually do this now, though, which is awesome. Like I said, he's got the ankles, which are a thing. But yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta apologize. I have to apologize for existing in this video because I know I'm completely off the rails today. But this is how I feel. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. So this is where my life has taken me. This is the direction I've gone. And that's okay for today. Let's end on a great, awesome note. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. All my joy has been sapped. Now we're going to get back to sarcastic, pessimistic J4. Because this is what happens when you take a look at this. This is kind of what they call like the shampoo bottle figures, where it's kind of like 7 POA, where you can only like move, standard. He's really skinny. He's really skinny. I mean, look at that. Articulation, can you guess how bad it is? You can do that and that and that and that. Ooh, it's tight. There we go. You can do that. Let's talk about the paint, because the paint is not that good. Brofist. So this is the captain. They also released the normal white one, and I don't have that one. Spoiler alert, I don't have every ever. Oh no, how sad. Anyways, he's got the red stripes, which the red actually doesn't look too bad. I prefer the shade of red on the original 12-inch, but this one's not bad either. The paint's a little fuzzy. I don't know if you noticed on the helmet here. It's actually a little fuzzy. It's really odd. Look at that, it's a little fuzzy down there and a little fuzzy there too. It's almost like it was spray painted on or something, which it probably was. They probably just masked it off like, okay, get out the red spray paint. We got to paint all these white clones red because we need to repackage this thing in a giant Target exclusive box set. The gun is attached to his hand, by the way, just letting you know. Anyways, a lot of black is missing. I mean, it's not as bad as like the Spider-Man like this, where it's just, oh, the whole back is blue. Because we don't care. Kids aren't gonna care about their toys looking any good. What do you think they actually got a brain? They just want to bash it around and break it. Apparently that's what Hasbro thinks. Yeah, he's just missing almost all the undersuit on the back. He doesn't even have it on the neck. He only has it on the shoulders and the elbows and kind of the hands, I guess. Yeah, there we go. 12-inch Hasbro clone. Look, he's even shorter. What has happened to society? Okay, that's it. I'm done. Hope you enjoyed another Clone Corner on 12-inch Hasbro Clone Troopers. Man, let me know if you want me to just not care anymore. Because I swear I'm not on anything, man. I'm not. This just happens. This just happens to me, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna go away now. Make sure to comment, subscribe, whatever. I don't really do what you want to do, man. But if you want to check out social media links, they're down in the description. If you want to send me a P.O. box, you can do that too. That's cool. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one, man. Have a happy Thanksgiving. That's probably already passed by the time I'm uploading this. Who knows, man? I mean, it's like a few days before, so I guess happy Thanksgiving, man. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too much shit. I'm telling you, sometimes I eat too much and I just die. I just go to bed and die. How can you be dead if you're already here? Ooh, 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 ooh,